So today we're going to learn how to create a game in a paddle queue, and the game would be round robin, just like this here at the bottom. So you click the app at the bottom called paddle queue, and then on the top right you hit create and complete all the information necessary. And then at event type, click round robin, and then also very importantly, add the courts available. So if there are 4 courts, add 4 courts, and then of course a duper, and then hit create paddle queue, and then you create the event. So here's an example of the round robin paddle queue. So here you could add a host, which would help you facilitate the game. It's very simple. You just have to kind of search the player's name over here, and after searching, click invite, and after that they should be on top of the app as a co-host. So if you want to add players, you could hit the add players, search the players in the app if they are inside or they are signed in the app, and if not, you could manually enter them and just enter their name over here, and after that click add to the queue. They should be inside the app ready to play the game. So here there are 3 courts available, so you could start the game 3 games simultaneously. So here on deck are basically these are ready to go, they're ready to play. So if you want to start the play, you just hit start, and then that's starting, hit start here, and that's starting, and then hit start, and that's starting. So now, if while the teams are playing, you could create people on queue. So just hit create a match. Here you could select doubles or single. So let's, for example, over double. So team 1, you could add, I'm going to add this 2 right here, and then team 2, I'm going to add Fed and Dan, and then so now you could scroll here and create double match. So now you created that double match. So they should be now in queue. Now I'm going to create another one here, but this time I'm going to create a single. You could do that. So you add a player, I would say Judith, and then add another player, Nelson, and then scroll down, for example, create a match. So now you created a single match. So they are also now in the queue. So and you could see over here. So as a host or co-host, you could actually delete, edit any game by just pressing this pencil or delete. And then, so for example, for the single right here, you could click the pencil, and then you could edit the pairing. And if you like the pairing, just save the pairing. So when the game ends, you could hit enter over here. You need to put the score. So it's like 11 and 9, and then so here there's a keep the group, meaning keeping the group, meaning you're not breaking the group. So when you click keep the group, it would just automatically add that group to the queue. So another one here, enter the match. So the score is, let's say, 6 and 11. So this time they decided to break the match, so they could just join queue individually. So it breaks it. So now they're back to the waiting list, ready for the custom game again. And then here, for example, I'm just going to add the last game. I'm going to add 11 and 7, submit the score, and then I'll say join the queue. So now we have 3 courts available again. So the host or co-host could now select which one they want to start first. So we could start this, and then we could start here, and then we could start this one right here. So there's 3 games again starting now. If like all those 3 games, if one is finished, you could actually start another game. So you don't have to wait for every game to finish. Just kind of, you could start the game. So one of the feature here as well is the leaderboard. So it would tell you how many wins a person has, and then if you scroll down to the bottom, it would also show you the match history. So going back to the queue, one thing I forgot to show is the waiting list. So here is a waiting list, and the host and co-host could actually also delete if that person is no longer there. They could delete that person if they want. So that in a nutshell is the round robin test. Here is the QR code you could have someone scan if they want to join or join the game. And also here is another copy link or share via email or text. So again, that's in a nutshell how you would share the game. Another way is to go to the search bar right here and then search that event name, and then people could join that as well. So that's in a nutshell how the round robin in the paddle queue works. So this is our minimum viable product. So if you have any questions or anything that we need to improve, a bug to fix, go to our website, scroll to the bottom, and there's a contact information there. And then that's how you reach us. All right. So thank you so much for your time.